You're judging the whole story. We all are, by the page that we're on. And it's so easy to get it wrong because we might be at that place where Luke Skywalker and Han Solo are in the trash compactor getting ready to get squished. Or if I can use my new book, Hadassah, where Esther has just been taken. Her whole life is gone because now she's a harem girl instead of getting ready to marry somebody and be their wife. And that's going to be her future forever. And can you imagine if in the book of Esther, if that's where the story ended? Can you imagine if Joseph's story is a footnote in history? Joseph goes to take lunch to his brothers. His brothers beat him up, throw him in a pit, sell him into slavery. And the last we ever hear of Joseph is him being marched off to Egypt. Poof, gone out of history. So many people, and whether you want to talk about Bible stories, I mean, what if Jesus in the garden that day, that night, praying, oh God, is there any way we could do this where I don't have to die on a cross? I mean, what would you be praying if you knew your death was the next thing you had to endure? And then before that, you were going to be beaten and torn and treated like absolute rubbish. Wouldn't we all want to try to see if maybe possibly there could possibly be any other possible way? And imagine if the story ended there. I could give example upon example. I know you know what I mean. And for some of you, today is absolutely that day that feels like an end. Not even like a fun middle, but like that act two downturn, the whole world's going to end, awful point of history. The Black Plague just ran through the whole world. The whole world is just shut down because of COVID. We all know what that feels like, right? And the TV is clicking away, telling us over and over and over again how many people just died. We know what it's like to feel like it's over. And sometimes we still have days like that in just a random Monday in July, don't we? And that's okay. Because this isn't the end of the story. This is just this page. And we don't know what the next page necessarily is going to say. But I promise you, this isn't the end of your story. Hey, Doug, glad to have you here with us. So today, as you go through, as you live today, the only day we can, come on in by the fire for a minute. I'd love to hear your comments. You can just say, I'm still in the middle. Today feels like the end. If you're in one of those places right now, maybe like me, maybe you're more sick than you knew you were. I'd love to see you, talk to you, and just hear you comment. Hey, BKB, just hear you comment. Yeah, I get that too. I appreciate you. I hope that this was just a moment for us to just kind of all be together, to feel safe and maybe even a little seen. And like maybe you have just a little slice of hope. Thanks for joining me today. I'll be back again.